Hey, and welcome to The Explainer. If you're a creator, you know that your AI workflow can be, well, a total mess. Today, we're looking at a tool that promises to bring order to that chaos and maybe, just maybe, change everything. Let's get into it. I'm sure this sounds familiar, right? You're in the middle of a great creative flow, you've got this awesome idea, and all of a sudden, you're jumping between 10 different tabs, one for the image, another for the video, a third for the audio. It's a complete frustration, isn't it? And that's exactly where we're starting today, the absolute chaos that's taken over the ecosystem of artificial intelligence tools. This constant context switching isn't just annoying, it is a genuine creativity killer. It shatters your concentration, destroys that magic moment of inspiration, and turns what should be a smooth process into something slow and totally fragmented. But what if there was a way to avoid all that? This is where the proposed solution to all this clutter comes into play, a platform called Nim. So, what is Nim exactly? Well, think of it like a Swiss Army knife for AI creation. Instead of 10 different apps, it's a single platform that brings all the most powerful engines together into one interface. The goal is simple: to make sure you never have to break your creative flow again. And when we talk about tools, we're not talking about just any tools. Nim integrates the true heavyweights of the industry. You've got the cinematic quality of Flux, the video power of Kling 2 and Google V2, the photorealism of ChatGPT. It's like having an arsenal of the world's best creative engines, all ready to go. But beyond the names of the models, what really matters is what you can do. And this is where Nim becomes a true production hub. You're not just generating images and videos, you can maintain consistent characters between scenes, add sound, and even do lip syncing. It's the entire workflow from start to finish. All right, let's dive into its first big promise: image creation. Does it really stack up against the best of the best? The first thing that grabs you is just how incredibly simple the process is. There are no complicated interfaces or confusing settings. You literally write your idea, pick your favorite engine, and generate. It removes all the technical friction so you can focus only on being creative. And the results, they really speak for themselves. Using models like Flux, the quality is so high that people don't just say, "That's a good image." They describe it as looking like a movie scene. That's the level of detail and atmosphere you can achieve. Now, if what you're after is realism that truly blurs the lines, the ChatGPT image model is going to blow your mind. It can generate images so unbelievably photorealistic that it's almost impossible to tell them apart from an actual photograph. In fact, they're so good, it's a little bit scary. Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest frustrations in AI storytelling: character consistency. Normally, every image you generate gives you a different face. Nim solves this by letting you lock in a face and then put that same character in different scenes or different outfits. For anyone who wants to tell a story, this is a total game changer. And now we get to a feature that sets Nim apart from pretty much every other platform out there. It has a model called Flux Uncensored that allows you to explore your creativity without restrictions. This is something you simply won't find in other image generators, not even for a price. Creating static images is one thing, but what happens when we want to bring them to life? Let's see how Nim transforms a simple image into a moving scene. Again, the key here is having choices. You get access to the best generators on the market. Google V2, for example, offers really smooth, cinematic motion, though it can be a little slow sometimes. Kling 2, on the other hand, gives you more realistic speed and impressive sharpness. The crucial point is that you get to choose which engine best fits your creative vision. The image-to-video feature is where the magic really happens. You take one of those cinematic images, and suddenly, fire flickers to life. Water splashes have a real weight, and everything moves with a fluidity that doesn't feel like an animation, but like a real action scene. So, we've seen the tools, but what does all of this mean for you, the creator? Let's talk about how Nim can unleash your true potential. The platform goes beyond just the visuals. Imagine you have your video clip ready. With a single click, the AI analyzes the scene and automatically generates the corresponding sound effects. It might not be perfect every single time, but it gives you an incredibly useful and fast foundation to work from. And if you're still wondering why having everything in one place is so important, here's the answer: efficiency. The time and energy you waste jumping between tools to create something complex like a trailer is enormous. By integrating everything into a unified workflow, NIM dramatically reduces that effort, giving you back your most valuable resource, your time to create. At the end of the day, it's the results that matter. The ability to produce such high-quality content so efficiently has a real-world impact. It could be the boost you need to grow your channel, your brand, or simply to take your creative projects to the next level. So we'll close with this question. With tools as powerful and integrated as NIM, tools that put cinema-level production within anyone's reach, are we entering an era where the next great masterpiece might not come from a Hollywood studio, but from the mind of a creator and a simple prompt? The future of creativity is looking more exciting than ever.